everybody. We're back for another MegaSota game night, and we're going to have a really exciting night. We've got so many great things happening tonight. We've got Clucky Claws. We're broadcasting to you live from the 1029 bar, which is the winner of our Deck the Bar contest. We've got Jen and John Weaver, who are going to be doing a great show from there and showing us all sorts of fun things. We've even got Tristan here, who is our behind-the-scenes guy, wanted to come on and say hi.
That's right.
Well, we're going to flip things over to the 1029 bar. And then Nikki and I will be back with the ball call for our first tournament. That's going to be starting just before 7 o'clock. So we will talk to you guys in a little bit. You guys having fun out there, John and Jen?
Yeah, we're having a great time so far. What happened to Nikki tonight?
She's going to be just a minute late. She's going to be just a minute late. I forgot to tell her.
She skipped out on us?
Yeah. I forgot to tell her that we were going on a little bit early tonight. So she'll be here in a second, though. She said she'll be here at 7 or at 6:35. She's going to be here, so she's going to miss the first sign.
We're having a great time here. We're having a lot of fun here in the Northeast.
Very good. All right. Well, we can't wait to see what you guys have to say, and I'm just going to let you take control of everything, and we'll be back at about 25 minutes or so, 25 minutes.
Okay. Thanks, Tony.
Okay. Yep.
Hey, we're broadcasting here live from the 1029 bar in Northeast Minneapolis, and we're really excited that 1029 Bar is the winner of the Deck Your Bar contest. We Pilot ran a contest to see what the best decorated bar was in Minnesota, and sure enough, 1029 Bar won tonight. So
and we can't forget who the runner-up was.
Oh, the runner-up was Sue's Penalty Box in Evelyn, Minnesota. So 1029 Bar is a customer of Triple Crown. So we'll kick off our introductions. I'm John. It's my wife, Jennifer. Eric, come on over.
Hi, everyone.
I'm Eric with Triple Crown Gaming, representing 1029 Bar. Thank you.
And we have Sean Donahue.
My name's Sean Donahue. I work with Pilot Games.
Now, a lot of you people know Sean because if you ever have a problem, you call up our number, and Sean's the one that typically gets the phone call if it's not Jen or I.
And I'm usually the other voice at the end of the line.
So we're going to have some fun tonight. We're going to do a few different things. We're joined tonight by the Minnesota Vikings cheerleaders. We're going to ask them what happened to the Vikings last weekend, see if we can get an answer. Now, at PyCon, we had Coach Bud Grant. And if you ask Coach Grant what happened, he'd tell you in no uncertain terms. So we'll see if the girls are as straightforward as Coach Grant was. Also, we're joined tonight by a couple of folks from the Lions and the owner of the 1029 Bar. We're going to have them come up here and chat with us in a few minutes. And then we're going to have a game of skill. And the game of skill is a game that we call Clucky Claws. And Clucky Claws is something that I came up with, embarrassingly enough. But the idea is for people to take a frozen chicken dressed as Santa Claus, not the person chickens dressed as Santa Claus, and then throw it through a wreath. Now, the guys at 1029 really did an awesome job, and they built a heck of a Clucky Claus stand. So we're going to be passing that off to Sean and Eric, and they're going to be running it with, and I've already warned the cheerleaders that they're going to have to come up with a special cheer for Clucky Claus. So, stay tuned. It's going to be a lot of fun. Jen, by the way, the winner of Clucky Claus gets a $200 gift certificate to the 1029 Bar. And so we'll be giving away a lot of prizes. We have a raffle drawing going on here. And also I'm going to be trying to give away some chocolate-covered cherries. See if anyone will eat them. I don't know what's worse, chocolate-covered cherries or fruitcake. But I guess we're going to find out tonight. We'll ask people. In fact, that's probably the best question. Is Stacy around here? Do we see Stacy from 1029 Bar? Stacy. She's hiding. Somebody's hiding. Well, you know what? Marty. Okay, she's coming. So Stacy's coming up here, and we're like super stoked that 1029 Bar was the winner. Why don't you sit right there? Yeah. We're super stoked that 1029 Bar is the winner. Is the winner of our Deck the Bar contest. I mean, the world famous 1029 Bar. I mean, it's like an awesome place, and you've seen it. Jen and I were telling Stacy that even before we came to Minnesota, we knew of the 1029 Bar through all the various things being on TV. So, Stacy, tell us a little bit about your place and why people should come here and have a great time.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Well, we are the 1029 Bar, owned by Scott and Troy, and we've been in business for about 15 years. We've been on diners, drive-ins, and dives. We also had Best Bars in America here. Just recently, we had 50 Fun Things to Do in Minneapolis that was filmed on Labor Day, I believe. So we have a lot of fun events going on here, hosted by our charity, the Northeast Lions, and they run the Tri-Wheel, which is Wednesday through Sunday nights. We also have our meat raffle on Fridays at 5:30, so that's a fun time in Minnesota, the meat raffle.
Exactly.
And, yes. And then we have our pull tabs open every day of the week, as well as bingo on Tuesdays and Saturdays.
Now, we knew that this was a serious gambling joint when we saw the tri-wheel. Now, do you think Clucky Claws would fit in well with your meat raffle, or do you think that'd be complimentary to the meat raffle, or do you think it competes against the whole thing?
Well, as long as they have the gloves, right?
Yeah, right. Well, Jen was worried that we were wasting meat, so maybe it's but your family's been involved in charitable gambling. I remember when I first came to town. You were affiliated with a local church, so local causes are very important to you and your family.
Very important. We like to support the communities that we live in, and bring as much funds as we can to them. So we've got also. So if anyone wants, we still have 2 more machines left for tonight's bingo game. So
play the electronic pull tab, and I understand that even. Your mother-in-law was involved in...
My mother, yes.
Your mother was involved
Yes.
in running the pull
in
tab
charitable
booth?
gambling for many, many years.
That's
so.
awesome. You
Yes.
know what? It's great that we have business owners in the local community giving back to the community and working with local charities. And that's really what we like to do with Pilot. We feel that it's a very important part of our business mission to work with local charities and help support them. So it's really nice to meet folks that have contributed much more than we ever have to our local community. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, now we're going to bring on Marty to, unless people have questions for Stacy, we will take questions from the audience. No questions today. Well, get on up. So Marty is the CEO of the Northeast Lions.
Hi.
Hi. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having me.
So how awesome is it that, a bar that you're located at was the best decorated bar in Minnesota?
Oh, that's all we talked about on Facebook yesterday, was coming down to the 1029, helping you guys celebrate here with us.
No, and we appreciate it. We appreciate your business. We've always dealt with Mark Fox, who's your gambling manager. But tell us, Jen and I know a lot about your charity, but tell us more about what you do and the good causes that you support.
Well, we do lots of things. We're one of the faces of Northeast Minneapolis. We're out there all the time. We deliver Meals on Wheels as a club, and we do deal cards over at Catholic Elder Care for the People on Thursdays, and
Sure.
we do lots of fundraising. All the guys and gals in the club have a passion for Northeast, and what they want is just we do a lot of fundraising so we can give back to people that are less fortunate. And really, the Lions are about sight.
Yep.
And we help out at A Chance to Grow has a sight program that we donate to so the kids can get free eye exams and glasses if needed, and it's really fun to see.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, because I know that the Catholic Elder Care, they're right down the street here, and it's part of this overall Northeast community, which is, I know you're a lifelong resident, correct?
Absolutely.
So what's the most awesome thing about being in the Northeast?
Well,
Or Northeast? Can I say Northeast, or am I allowed to say that?
Absolutely. Let's go.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? When we raise the money and we see how well or how much it impacts people that are really thankful, and we do something at Center's Market down the street where we give money to the owner, and at his will he donates to people because he knows his customers, and he takes care of them at Thanksgiving and Christmas. And Turnquist Child Care, we give I think 25 turkey dinners to the less fortunate families that don't have one, and it's just really cool to see. And people recognize us; they know who are. We're in the parade every year.
Oh, that's great.
And we are the second oldest club in the state of Minnesota.
Oh, congratulations. When were you founded?
75 years ago.
75 years.
Whatever year that was.
Yeah, you're going to have to do the reverse math on that because I can't do it right now. So, just as long as, I know you serve Thanksgiving dinners, but as long as nobody's offended by us, throwing the turkey or throwing the chickens around.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah, okay, good. Well, thank you, Marty, very much for joining us. And support all of your local Lions clubs throughout the state. They're
Absolutely.
big customers for us, and we couldn't do it without you guys. So thank you for your efforts with charitable gambling, and thank you for being our customer.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah,
Thank
awesome.
you very much.
Thanks, Marty. Merry Christmas. Okay, well, we're going to grab a couple of these, not figuratively, not literally. We're going to get a couple of these cheerleaders up here. Eric, could you get a couple of the cheerleaders up here? We just want to chat with them when we have a few minutes. A little bit about the games tonight, because we haven't really talked too much about the games. Jen, do you want to talk about the games that we're going to be running?
Well, we're going to be running one of our Flash Bingo tournaments.
Yep.
And the winner is basically the person that wins has the most points.
Correct.
And it kind of goes in that order. But I believe in the first game there's going to be 50 winners.
Oh, awesome.
And it's, I believe, triple easy money.
Yes.
And then we have, as our second game, a $10 bingo, must go special. And then our third game is for the big prize. And I believe the jackpot, if the winner gets it in 58 or less balls, I think the jackpot's going to be over $10,000.
Now I understand that you brought a checkbook with you, hopeful that somebody at the 1029 bar.
This would never happen because I came prepared, but yeah. I thought just in case there was a winner here, I'd be ready. But it could be anywhere in the state of Minnesota.
But it looks like our jackpot tonight's going to go out over $10,000. So that's going to be, hopefully it's going to happen somewhere around here, or maybe at the 1029 bar. You never know, right?
You never know. It can be anywhere. And I think players are starting to discover that it can be anywhere in the state of Minnesota, but they have to have pilot games.
You got to play. Now, we've invited the Minnesota Vikings cheerleaders here, and we thought we would maybe do a little human interest story. But first of all, they're taking a picture with the owner, so
they're in high demand tonight.
The girls are in high. The girls are in high demand. You can walk by; it doesn't matter if you need to get to the bathroom. You can feel free to go by. But yeah, the girls are in high demand tonight. So maybe. Could we, Scott,
girls, could we get them to come up here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Just have a seat.
Have a seat. Okay. And I'm going to hand you the microphone. Okay.
Please tell us your name.
My name is Saral.
Saral, and how long have you been a cheerleader?
This is my sixth season.
Sixth season. Mm-hmm. And why did you become a Minnesota Vikings cheerleader?
Well, I grew up dancing and also a huge fan of the Vikings. Mm-hmm. So just naturally, it seemed like the next goal to reach.
So you're from Minnesota originally?
I am, yep, born and raised.
Where did you grow up?
Edina.
Oh, Edina. Okay, so not too far away.
Yeah, not too
far.
far.
So have you ever been to the 1029 bar before?
No, but I've been hearing the best things, and I think I'm going to come back for some great food soon.
No, you absolutely should, especially if you're close by. Now, this is just a part-time. I know it's a lot of work. And you guys, how many hours a week do you generally practice?
Yeah, so we have practice 3 times a week. Those practices are usually about 3 hours long.
Are they open to the public?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
so sorry
not.
about that, guys.
Sorry.
Yeah. So
no.
Okay. Well, I just thought I'd ask.
No, they're closed practices. Yeah.
And so when you're not being a cheerleader, is that your sole job, or do you do something else?
No, so we're all required to have full-time jobs or be full-time students to make the team.
Oh, great.
I'm a career woman, so I work as a compliance analyst for a financial advising company in the cities.
Oh, that's terrific. So tonight you're going to be selling some calendars, and what are you raising money for anything
Yeah.
specifically, or could you tell us?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So we sell our calendars to raise money for the Vikings Children's Fund charity. It's for pediatric cancer research in the tri-state area, as well as we do flu shots, playground builds, anything that is around children.
Okay.
We raise money for that.
Okay, so if there's kids that are in need that need a flu shot, they can
so inner city
seek out.
schools, we donate flu shots to them, making sure that those kids are getting the health care that they need.
Now, I know that you're going to sell a lot of calendars today at 1029 Bar,
Yeah.
but if somebody wants to buy a calendar, they can go online to the Minnesota Vikings website and get something from there?
Yeah, so they are on sale on the Vikings website. If you just go to vikings.com and then click on the cheerleader tab or the shop tab, they're listed on there.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the other girls, do you mind introducing the other girls to us?
Yeah,
or
for
Or
sure.
if they want a cordial cherry, we have some chocolate-covered cordial cherries for
Chocolate's
Christmas.
the way to our hearts.
You know, everybody loves them. I got them at Walgreens today, so eat up, girls. They're delicious.
Definitely.
So come on up. I'll get out of the way, and maybe they can introduce themselves and say hi. Come on.
My name is Kayla.
Kayla, and how long have you been a cheerleader for?
This is my 4th season on the
Fourth
team.
season. Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
That will help. And we have.
Hi, I'm Gianna, and this is my 3rd season as an MVC.
And what do you do? When you're not cheerleading? Because I know right now football's going on, but what do you do when football season's over?
Well, our off season is quite short, so when football season is over, I think we have about a month break.
Oh, wow.
And then we are gearing up for the next tryout season.
Wow. And does every cheerleader have to go through the entire tryout season every year?
Yep, we try out every year.
That's really stressful.
It's a little stressful, but it's a lot of fun.
Wow, sounds great. And I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Gianna.
Gianna, what do you do when you're not cheerleading? What's your favorite thing?
My favorite thing to do when I'm not cheerleading, just because our schedule is so busy and we are on the go all of the time.
I know how that is.
When we're not in our MVC role, I just like to relax with friends and family and take it easy, since we are going from, getting ready for tryouts in March all the way up to a possible Super Bowl. We always plan for it. So it's a long season, but it's so much fun.
How do you guys like the new stadium?
We love the new stadium. It is gorgeous, and the fans are so loud in there, so that makes our job a lot more fun.
Did you girls know that part of the proceeds, a big bulk of them, go towards the stadium and funding it?
That's awesome. We didn't know that.
Yeah. Yep. And we haven't met you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kelly, and I am a rookie this year.
You want this back?
Okay. Yeah. So you were assigned to go to the 1029 bar. Did you do this voluntarily, or were you forced into doing it?
Voluntarily.
Oh, voluntarily, of course. Okay. Now, does anyone? We have a couple minutes here. Does anyone have any favorite Christmas memories, or Christmas cookies, or favorite songs, or, I'll just go with, or holiday memories? Does anyone have anything great that they can share with our adoring crowds out here?
Sure. One of my favorite Christmas memories is always going to the Macy's display that they have every year. So I'll be really sad when Macy's is no longer downtown.
And seeing the Queen Anne cherries on the table, that reminds me so much of my grandma, because she would pass those out to us every year. And she was actually the one who inspired me to become a dancer, because, we have it right there. Because I have these really cool vintage photos of her in the 50s, dancing in a chorus line. And so that was what got me into performing. And so the Queen Anne cherries are a great memory.
Anyone else want to join in? Or, it's hard to beat that story. It really is, But we really, well, I'll tell you what, ladies, you do great work on the field. You do great work off the field. and we really appreciate the fact that you came here tonight. We hope that everybody cheers for Clucky Claus. I mean, and I know, stay calm. It's going to be very exciting, but we are throwing a frozen chicken through a wreath. And
Just as Santa.
you know, we don't want to. Pardon me.
What time?
Oh, we're going to be starting that probably around 7 o'clock. But we'll have a live feed there from outside at around 10 after 7-ish. So, work on developing a cheer for the winner of Clucky Claus. There's 200. You guys are competing for a $200 gift certificate.
Pop in Clucky Claus.
So get ready to have some fun. And girls, thank you very much. How about a round of applause for Minnesota Vikings cheerleaders and all the good things that they do. And also for Marty and Stacy. Don't forget them either. Thank you very much. Great. Okay, well, Tony, I see Tony kind of showing up on the TV screen. I think we have a few more minutes to talk here.
Yeah,
Jen,
we're actually going to be starting the game pretty soon.
Yeah, we're going to be starting pretty soon. But do you have anything that you want to talk about to the wonderful people here at the 1029 bar? No?
Well, I'm
Okay, so if you guys play, now I'll talk. So that's why I'm here, just to fill the air. So tonight, our MegaSota game night is like a big linked bar bingo tournament. So a lot of places throughout the state can't participate in bar bingo because they don't have the time or the personnel. The charities don't. So this is like a big virtual bar bingo tournament that we run. And we've got about 500 bars throughout the state of Minnesota that are watching right now, this live broadcast. Can
I say hi to one bar, by the way?
Well, you can say hi to as many bars as you want.
They're also, it'd be the Carlos Lions, so it's another Lions club. But I wanted to say hi give a shout out to Herbie's Bar and Grill up in Carlos, Minnesota.
Well,
I wanted to say hi to Herbie and Chris.
Yeah, Herbie, Linda, Chris, hi, all of you guys. Say hi. Tony's always been asking about that manhole cover size pancake.
Yes.
Chris is chef extraordinaire. He makes the best breakfast.
Yeah. No, that's at Herbie's. So
oh, man. Yeah. One day we're going to get up there.
Pardon me?
We will get up there one day. And
you say that. I don't believe it. You guys kind of get holed up in your studio.
It might be on your way to Fargo.
Look at what you're missing out. You're missing out on all the fun here at the remote feed. So.
Very good. And we actually have some pictures from Herbie's. We'll show those in a sec when we flip over.
Oh, great,
yeah.
great.
Oh, great. And so our first game tonight is Easy Money, our Flash Bingo tournament game. So how many people do we have enrolled? Do we know how many people we have right now?
Well, I tell you what, I can check and see how it's going.
Yep, we can.
Now, we were going to have a contest where you girls were going to do the bingo ball call. But, this is our first remote broadcast, and we didn't want to make things too complicated, so next time.
We have 175 players enrolled in the first game.
Wow.
So remember, the more people that play, the larger the prizes and jackpots are.
We learned that from Nikki. That's Nikki's tagline.
That's right.
Exactly. Exactly. So how is your studio decked out? Does it match what we have here?
Not quite, but I think we're getting there. We got some lights.
Yeah, we have lights now.
And our stockings for Nikki, Tristan, and I. Everybody that works out of this office. We've got. Hopefully, they'll get filled up here.
Yeah.
Those stockings look pretty empty.
Yeah, I know.
Nikki, I wouldn't stand for that.
I know, right? I'm hoping Santa.
And I think you need some Minnesota Vikings stuff over there
at
the studio. I know you're Lions fans. That doesn't make us what?
No.
Only Tony.
Yeah, right
only
there,
half of
Lions
us.
fan.
Yeah.
I've been a Vikings fan since the 70s, so as old, I'm turning into an old lady, but that was my favorite team since the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, fortunately, the Lions don't win very often. I don't know what's happening this year.
Well.
Yeah, I know. No, we like the Lions. We like the Northeast Lions.
Yeah, right.
The Detroit Lions, not so crazy
Lions.
about. Not so crazy about the Detroit Lions.
One of our group is a fan of the Detroit Lions.
Well, it's great. It was great to hear about those causes that some of this money is going to, like the Lions Club and the stuff that the cheerleaders are working towards. Yeah.
Whole list. Anything from St. Jude's Run to can-do canines, for camps, Boy Scouts. I can just keep naming causes.
Yeah, that's where the money goes. I mean, so we're all here, cheerleaders, pilots, the Lions clubs. You know, we're trying to give back to our community. So, and you guys are back there in the studio. I mean, you help us and you help educate people through Pilot TV of the good works that all the charities around the states are doing. So thanks to you guys too.
Yeah, there's a lot of great things that are happening.
Yeah,
We're just happy
definitely.
to be a part of it for sure.
Yeah, that's
Well,
probably
awesome.
the best part of my job is knowing how many people we're helping.
Well, I'll tell you what, Tony, we will toss this back to you,
Okay.
and we're going to get those
get ready to
chickens
play.
ready to go.
All right. That sounds good. We will talk to you guys in about maybe 15, 16 minutes after this tournament goes, after Easy Money winds up, and we've awarded champion of that one. We'll get to see the Clucky Claws.
Yeah,
it's going to be exciting.
I'm excited.
We're really excited to see that. Okay, we will
Great.
see you guys in a little bit.
Okay, talk to you later. Thanks,
See you later,
Tony.
yep. All right. And that was fun. That was our first remote session that we've ever done.
How exciting!
It was really cool to see everybody
love
out there.
it.
Yeah, it was great. And so now we're going to be getting ready to do our Easy Money tournament. Let's see. Oh, and a couple announcements we need to do to get out of here. We have no game next week. Just get that out of the way because we are planning something super fantastic the next week, which is we have MegaSota Game Day on January 2nd. So that's going to be on Monday, and we're going to hang out and watch all the games and be with you and have some tournaments and have a lot of fun on that day. And then we'll follow it up with our regular Tuesday on the 3rd and get 2017 kicked off with a whole bunch of winners.
Woohoo!
How's that sound? So yeah, that's what we got coming up. And we've got Easy Money coming up here pretty soon. And we hope to have a lot of winners. Last week we had a ton of winners. And it was great to see all that. So hopefully we'll have some more jackpots. We had 6 last week. And almost $10,000 went back to players. And we'll see what happens. And then after that, we're going to do our $10 special. And then a 58 ball coverall. And if it's won within 58 balls, that top prize is going to go out.
Right, and it carried over.
And it carried over from last week because nobody won it. So this will be pretty exciting.
Yeah, definitely.
And let's see, what else do we have going on? Just checking some things here. Checking our settings. We got all our settings all over the map here with this remote stuff happening. And so we'll be starting here really soon. About 2 minutes we'll get going on with this game. What else do we have happening? We have Clucky Claws. We're going to throw some frozen chickens through a wreath. That's going to take place after this one. That'll be live from the 1029 bar, who won our Deck the Bar contest, by the way.
Congratulations.
Oh, and we do have something to do. Let me go here and see what we've got. We have a special hello. This is to Herbie and Chris from Herbie's Bar and Grill. Yeah, we promised we would say hi to them. And there they are, and they make the pancakes as big as manhole covers.
That's awesome.
And so it's nice to see them, and thanks for sending the pictures in. And remember, we love to hear from you guys. So send us any pictures that you have.
Yes, we love getting pictures.
You can send them on Twitter at PGLChat. You can email them, tony@pilotgames.com, and we'll get them. We'll put them up on the screen here. I hope you enjoyed the slideshow that we had before the game started. That showed a lot of showed the people who were participating in the Deck the Bar contest, and it was more like Deck the Patron.
Yeah, hey, make it what you want.
It was really fun to see all that. Yeah, that was great. So I'm glad that we got to see that. Okay, let's see here. We are about to get going, and let's see, what time do we have? I see what's happening here. All right. So what's going to happen if I go here? We in play. Hello.
There we go.
And the top prizes will start to roll in here pretty soon, we hope. We've got 1 minute to go, and things will start to happen, but that's going to be good. And we hope to see, there we go. We've got players logging in. We've got players from all over the state, and we hope to see some winners that we recognize, and we hope to see some new winners as well.
Yeah, new faces.
New faces are always good.
Or avatars.
Or avatars. Yeah, remember to pick your avatar. Remember to register for the tournament at pgl.world. www.pgl.world. You can log in, create your avatar, and keep your points carried over. We've got some great winners that are happening there. You saw the leaderboards flashing by, and now we're off to the races already. With Ruth Kim with 8,700 points. That's a great way to start it off.
Yes.
Remember, we are playing until everybody gets their 45 plays or 10 minutes elapses, whatever happens first. So make sure you play as fast as possible and get all those points in there. We're going to hand out some great prizes here in this one and in the next games as well. Rich A, 9,200 points, jumps out into the lead. Congratulations.
And if at any time you guys want to see the prizes on one of the tournament games, just tap on the game info on your device and select the tournament tab. And so you can do that while you're playing too. So
yeah, it's always good to know what you can win.
yeah.
And then always plan for what you can do. And if you want to let us know what you're going to do with your winnings, send us an email. Send us a message on Twitter. Let us know what you want to do with those winnings. We heard from somebody before doing some Black Friday shopping, and that was really exciting.
That was good timing for
and
that.
Yeah, and the holidays are a great time to win some money. So Ruth came out there in the lead with 9,310 points, and we've got a lot of great players happening out there. And if you look down at the bottom there, you'll see the crawler going across the bottom, which is the number of points that everybody's got, not just our top 9. So definitely check it out and see where you're at. See your name on there.
And then the yellow bar is at the bottom of each name.
Yeah. The yellow bar is going to indicate how many of your plays you've taken already. So we have 45 plays. It's going to show you how many you've gotten through so far.
Cool.
Yep. And so we're going to keep going here. We've got the Clucky Claws tournament coming up here really soon, and we're just getting on our live feed here. I can see them getting ready to do things out there. I don't know if I can show that in this one. Let's see. Am I going to be able to show that? I don't think so. But we'll be able to do that soon. Rich A still in the lead there with 12,000 points. I think our highest total was like 25,000 points or something like that before.
That.
Yeah. And we got some new music today. Did you notice that?
I did.
I put in some new background music because I thought it'd be lucky for Alan B. And look, it's working.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
okay.
I knew something was going to happen for Alan B. He's out there with 14,000 points, and we're out there doing a lot of good stuff with Alan B. So let's see here. What else we have? Hang this one up. All right, we've got our players are about halfway through, so that's good, and we're gonna make it. There we go. Clicking a lot of buttons here. We've got this live feed coming in. I'm trying to make it look really exciting. There we go. Why don't we do this?
Oh.
We're gonna kind of get a preview of what's happening out there. We've got our live feed. And you can see what everybody's doing out there with these things. They're getting ready. They're getting warmed up. We can't hear them, but that's okay. We're gonna log back into them as soon as we're finished here with this tournament.
Oh, we have Z Rust.
Z Rust out in the lead. Alan B back in first place.
Oh wow, that was fast.
Yep, quick. You never know. Any one of these spins, any one of these plays can get you over the edge there, and get you a lot of points really quickly. Oh, they are playing that Clucky Claws. I think this is just warm-ups. And it's looking pretty good out there. We've got the chickens in their outfits being thrown through the wreaths. Really impressive.
Z Rust is back in first.
Alan B in second. Ruth came in third. Rich A in fourth. Jean in fifth. Great to see all your players out there. 10th place is going to win $86. Flipper in first place.
Woo!
Jean in sixth. Ter Malou. Boombastic. We've seen Boombastic several times. Always a winner. And looks like he's doing pretty good again. Alan B back in first place. We've got a few minutes left, and then we're going to flip over to our Clucky Claws, which is going to be amazing. Yeah, this music is really getting me.
Getting you wet.
Yeah, it's getting excited. And again, congratulations to the 1029 bar for winning the Deck the Bar contest.
Yeah.
I heard in addition to pancakes as big as manhole covers, they have a painting on the side of the building, which is a PBR can shaped like a canoe with squirrels in it.
That's awesome. I like that.
I don't know if it's true. That's just what I've heard.
I would like to see a picture of that.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting. So, yeah, that's... I do have a picture of it, actually.
Oh, that's
yeah,
how
well,
you
I'll share it with
probably.
you. Yeah. But anyways, as soon as we're done with this, we are going to flip back over to our Clucky Claws and see who the winner is. And Alan B still out there in first place. Flipper in second. Z Rust third. Jeremy fourth. Ruth came in sixth. Big Blue in seventh. Gene in eighth. Boombastic in ninth. So we got a lot of great players out there. Going to win some big prizes. And again, after this, we're going to have our $10 special starting right at 7:30, and then at 8 o'clock we'll have our 58 ball coverall. If that goes within 58 balls, we'll have a very large prize. Could be over $10,000 depending on how many people enroll and play. So a few minutes to go, and then we're going to flip back over and see what's happening out there at the 1029 bar. And we're going to turn all control over to the 1029 bar after this one.
Ooh.
And let them do the Clucky Claws, and then we'll come back right in time for the $10 special, and we'll go through that one and do our ball call. But it's great to see the interviews. We heard from the cheerleaders and from the Lions Club, and heard about all the great causes that some of this money is going out to. And it's really good. We hear about it, but it's good to actually see the people there who are talking about it and directly working with the people who are benefiting from this sort of stuff. Flipper in first place with 20,000 points. Looks like all the plays have been exhausted, and we'll see who else we got here in the top 10. Looks like everybody except for Boombastic. Yeah, he's coming back. Fifth place, and could take it over. We'll see what happens. Couple plays left, and once everybody has finished, or our 10 minutes has elapsed, we will crown a champion. But it looks like it's going to be Flipper. Alan B is finished. Rich A is finished. Z Rust is finished. Boombastic still has one play left. Why not play it?
Maybe he's busy.
Maybe he's waiting until the end.
Or
It could, or she. We don't know. But maybe waiting till the end is lucky for that person.
That's right. They're trying something.
We've seen Boombastic on the leaderboard quite a bit. So, hey, if it works, do it.
That's right.
16,570 points for Boombastic. And we are going to click over to the Clucky Claws show real soon here.
I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah, I am too, actually.
It's like wintertime lawn game.
And yeah, it seems like it might be kind of dangerous. Those chickens.
And you can grill the chicken later.
Yeah, that's true. But they might be kind of heavy or dangerous, don't you think? You got
We're not throwing them at anyone.
Well, somebody's got to be behind that thing catching them.
I don't think so. You just go pick it up. I don't know what game you're playing over there.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, this new music.
Yeah, it's
pretty
great.
jazzy.
All right, so this should wrap up real soon. We'll officially award it to Flipper probably. Anything can happen, of course, but it looks like Flipper is going to be crowned the champion here. Alan B in second, Rich A in third, Z Rust in fourth, Boombastic in fifth, has completed all plays now, so it looks like that is going to round out our top five for the Easy Money tournament. And then after that, we're going to go to Clucky Claws, and then we'll be back for the $10 special here. 7:30. Flipper with 20,000 points. Not a bad evening.
No, not at all.
Playing at Corky's Bar. Nice to see you out there, Flipper. Alan B, we've heard from before. And we should be awarding a winner anytime now. We just got to wait for the official results to come in. There we go.
All right,
Flipper is now our
Flipper.
official winner with $387. Congratulations to Flipper at Corky's Bar out there in Richmond. It's great to see you winning. And we're going to take a break here, but we're going to send it back to the 1029 bar. And let's see, how are we going to do that? We're going to go to this and to this. And we'll send it over.
And be sincere.
All right, can you guys hear us out there? Can you guys hear us out in the 1029 bar?
There we go.
Okay, well we're gonna let you guys go. We're gonna take a break here, but we want to watch everything that you guys are going, so you have control of everything. All right.
Still, I think you might.
Okay, wait, hang on.
What do you want for Christmas?
Yeah.
What another dog?
What kind of dog?
A little dog.
Don't throw it
Oh, you get that's what I got too.
I'm gonna give you half. Okay, hold on. Another one?
Okay, ready?
Oh.
Okay, go.
Oh, that's awesome.
You get a do-over. I think she gets a do-over.
That's fine. I'm fine. You know, if that's the will of the crowd. We're
The will of the people.
will of the people.
Democracy.
Yeah, we are a democracy here at the 1029.
Oh!
A little anger. I sense some
Precision
anger in that throw.
accuracy.
Pardon me? Precision, yeah, well, I'll tell you what, though. If you guys want to jump here, put on my tab. Jump. Yeah, so just tell them, put it on jump.
Do it.
Anybody want?
Here,
do you
Chris
guys
loves
want to
that.
try
He's got him. The cheerleaders are going for it.
All right.
Oh, no. Now we have the ringers have arrived.
We'll take a pair of gloves down here too.
The ringers
You gotta
have
say what you want
arrived.
for
The girls, the
Christmas.
cheerleaders are now joining
You
the
gotta tell
Fluffy
John
Claws.
through the microphone.
Oh, I'm sorry. You have to tell what you want for Christmas. Tell the chicken, not me.
I would like to go on vacation for Christmas.
Yes!
That's all you want. I thought you were going to say a Vikings win. That's who, okay. Okay.
Whoa.
You know what? Okay, anyone else want to try?
Yeah, we got more.
Oh, I'm not, yeah. Oh, it's, okay, yeah. I think you guys are smart putting on the gloves, by the way.
Yeah, well,
I think that's smart. It helps the grip. You know, ask any of the players. Yeah, it helps the grip, yeah. Okay, now do you have any wishes, for the holiday
well,
season?
for the holiday season, I want the Vikings to win on
Awesome.
Christmas Eve, and then I would love a puppy. Tell my husband.
What kind of puppy do you want?
I want either a yellow lab or a
Golden doodle.
Bernese mountain dog. Or I do
Oh.
golden doodle.
Golden doodle.
Anything that's cute and can cuddle me.
Oh, there you go. If you heard that, husband,
Husband?
you know,
He knows.
he knows. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Do I do overhand or under?
whatever works
What's
best for you.
better? Okay.
Under's been working well. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That form was great. Me and coach.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good form, though. It was great form. It was great form. Okay, anyone else? All right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
You gotta
Eight. What do you want?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Don't have to straighten it out.
Gotta look nice here.
I think he was on steroids.
For Christmas, I would like, I don't even know, a smartwatch.
Smartwatch. Great. Very good. Okay.
Oh.
That was really good. That was really good. Almost. That was great.
Almost.
Okay.
Here you go.
Okay.
You gotta say what you want?
What do you want?
I would like a new handbag for Christmas.
And what kind of handbag?
A Kate Spade.
Oh, well. Kate Spade handbag. I think you can get that.
Oh!
Jeez. Well, I don't know. Should we give the girls one more try? Yeah, let's do it one more time.
All I want for Christmas is to get this chicken through a wreath.
She wants the chicken through the wreath. Amen. Amen. Oh, I'm going to need that on instant replay. Now that's quite an arm. Anyone else want to try to give it another shot?
All right.
I'll take your.
That will take force.
Yep. One.
Did you get it? I get it.
It is possible.
Throw the chicken, please.
Yeah. No, you got to
There
keep
you go.
going.
You got to keep going.
Yeah, you're not done.
Yeah, you made it.
You got to beat 8.
That's a big number.
Yeah, a lot of horses in the rear. That outfit's looking a little nasty, isn't it?
Yeah!
2. Okay, let's keep them rolling. Thanks, Eric. Ugly sweater contest, chicken.
This one feels different than the same.
Oh, that was great. Yeah.
Too much pressure.
That was awesome.
No, I didn't.
Do you want to go? Let's do it one more time. Come on.
The granny's not looking bad, though.
Yeah, it's a lot.
You have to make it on the I don't know. Did they get a practice roll, John?
Why
Well,
not?
it would be unfair.
Oh!
Because the other people didn't get a practice roll, so.
So no.
So all you girls go play?
One more. I think it was when you threw it. Yeah. It was like it was a vengeance.
Poor guy.
How's it gonna fly?
Flying days are over.
Oh, that's right.
Gary Skull. Oh, that would be great. Yeah. Do that. I don't like the new skulls, by the way.
Oh, I love it.
I don't like it. You have to say that. You have to say that.
No, I don't.
Oh, great. Well, you girls were such good sports tonight. Thank you very much. Oh, that's not a problem. We'll thank you very much.
Say what you want.
How much does this thing weigh?
Anywhere
It's
from
up between 3.5 and 4. Oh, you gotta tell the chicken, sorry. You gotta tell the chicken what you want. Oh, no. You gotta tell the chicken what you want for Christmas.
This one.
Just wanted winter jacket.
Winter jacket. Nice winter jacket.
Where's the line?
Yeah.
Oh.
Where's the line?
Is that a warm up?
That's a warm up.
No warm up. There are no warm ups in Clocky Claus. Well, your jacket looks good.
Yeah.
Do you need me to bring the
line's like right here.
Yeah. Eric is the guy that's enforcing the line. Oh, what do you want for Christmas?
A new fishing rod.
New fishing rod. Okay, let's go.
St. Croix.
8 is to beat.
St. Croix, yeah.
Yeah!
Okay, there's 1. It starts with 1.
All right.
Okay.
8 to beat.
Gotta beat 8.
You got it, Phil.
Underhand.
Underhand.
This is the easy one right here. It's like kind of like a football. There's 2.
Keep making it keep going.
Choked! Choked on 3.
Choked the chicken.
Choked. I didn't say that. I did not say there. Okay, what do you want?
I want a trip to Mexico.
Trip to Mexico.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Adios, amigo.
Sucker's having a thing, isn't it?
Let's go. Okay, who's next? Get those gloves on.
Hey,
So, what do you want for Christmas?
Damn.
Ideally, a puppy would be nice.
Oh,
That's
that's
a popular gift this year. That's a third one.
Whoa!
Oh, almost went over the basket. Well, thank you for playing. Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Next man, you're like awesome.
Right.
Awesome.
Where
What do
put
you
my
want?
beer?
What
Where
do
did
you
I
want?
put my beer?
I'll hold your beer for you. Yeah. Do you want me to hold it? What do you want for Christmas?
I want a new apartment. My apartment sucks.
Okay. Clucky Claus, a
Come
new
on, clock in.
apartment.
The old trouble pass.
Ah! That apartment's gonna have to wait. It's gonna have to wait. Clucky Claus can't do anything to help you.
Did I break a leg off?
They're gonna have the leg. Oh, the arm. We're losing appendages. We're losing appendages. Okay, what do you want for Christmas?
Nixon watch.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
There's one. Okay, 8 to beat.
Hey.
Oh.
Rim
Oh,
shot.
yeah.
Another rim one. Another rimmer.
There's 2. Oh, 2. That's okay. Well, you know, can anyone beat that? You guys? Gentlemen? You know, it's $200 gift certificate, you know, go big.
He's got a
Here you go.
basketball
So
shirt on. Xavier.
Doesn't mean you can
Yeah, hit
throw.
us with what do you want for Christmas? What do you want for Christmas?
My bar tab to be picked up would be great.
Yeah, there you go.
Any,
Okay.
any of the next 17 I have. This.
Okay, give it a shot. You know, what do you have to lose, right? What do you want for Christmas?
Big booty hoe.
You know, the man speaks the truth.
All right.
There we go. There's 1.
I need some more aiming juice out here.
Yeah, somebody got 8. Yeah. 2.
Yeah. Nice.
3.
Oh, God.
We're at the staple at it. That's looking pretty rough. 4.
Oh,
See? Eight's not that tough. There's 4.
This guy probably plays a hell of a game of big.
Oh,
yeah.
whoosh.
Yeah, he's good at bigs probably too. He's gonna toss some chicken.
There's 5.
Yeah.
Watch out, Eric.
It's all about the grip on me.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
5.
Oh, yeah.
5.
They're alive.
You can tie that if you want.
That'll be all right.
Should have tied it.
You got his head.
Yeah.
What do I need to get? 8?
It's 8. You got to beat 8. What do you want for Christmas?
I need some heat in my car.
There we go. Okay, we'll put a jacket on. Maybe that'll help.
Oh, yeah. All right. Anywhere.
Okay, hey, yeah, that looks pretty good. There's 1. Okay, we're getting closer. There you go. It's getting awfully quiet out here. I think we got a serious player here. That's 2.
We'll find out shortly.
3.
Oh,
3. 3.
Yikes.
Okay.
That's more mustard on it.
There you go. There's 3. 4.
Through.
Yeah, don't be afraid of the chicken. Just let it rip. 5.
Why the chickens?
I don't know. Just I really don't know. Yeah, turkeys are too heavy.
I like it. That's the one that got me.
Okay. What was that? 5 or 6? 6. Okay, 7.
You need 2 to tie, 3 to win, or 3 to be in the lead.
All right.
Okay, there it is.
7.
7.
This is for the tie.
This is a little one. 7.
Just a little guy.
8.
There's 8.
It's a tie.
This is be the new
Okay,
leader.
the big boy.
Big boy.
There it is.
Oh, the big boy.
The big boy. It's heavy.
Grip on her.
Oh,
Got on my head.
oh yeah, the chicken got this.
Hey, you're gonna be. We'll probably come get you later,
Right.
depending on how we do.
We'll get you later.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
you're
great.
another guy, and I know
Okay,
he's gonna be
awesome.
here.
I'm not in the running anymore.
Yeah, you don't care.
I think that's it.
Okay, well that's it for right now. So.
All right, that was really exciting. That was absolutely amazing.
Out here with a couple of our winners to award $200 finalist gift certificates. So stay tuned for more live action here at the 1029 Bar in Northeast Minneapolis.
That was awesome. All right. So there we are. We are back.
How much fun was
And
that?
that was absolutely amazing. Somebody was going to get a $200 gift certificate, and I don't know if I think it may have been the guy who said he wanted a bar tab. I don't know.
I don't
but there was
know.
also quite a few people out there in short sleeves.
Yeah.
I guess if you had no intentions of having a long winning streak,
We're
you were just going to
talking,
go throw
Nicole.
and get out. Yeah, maybe it's more of a mental thing. I guess I usually wear shorts anyways.
Yeah, what are you?
So I shouldn't be talking. But
Yeah,
anyways,
you'd be
yeah,
out
that was
there in
really
shorts
exciting.
and short sleeves.
Yeah. Out there at the 1029 Bar, the winner of our Deck the Bar contest. Really, really fun to see everybody out there. enjoying themselves. So we're going to do a $10 special here in about 4.5 minutes. 214 players already enrolled, $3,500 in prizes. This is going to be amazing. So this will be a standard bingo game. And Nikki will do the call as we get the balls coming down one at a time. We're playing for 3 patterns. The straight line bingo will be the first prize to go away. And then the M pattern, and then the line win. And we're going to get a few things set up here. So we'll be back in just a sec. And we're back.
That was quick.
Yeah, it was quick. We had to do a quick adjustment there. We've got the Skype call coming in and the live stuff from the 1029 bar. And a lot of things happen, but we're having a lot of fun too. That looked really, really fun. I wish we had a Clucky Claws tournament here.
We can.
We can have one. That is absolutely sure. That is you are absolutely right. And because I also know, I happen to know somebody who's an expert in this thing, in Clucky Claws. And I have a few inside tips. You need to start with a wreath.
Okay.
And then you need some chickens.
All right, easy enough.
And you need a good dog.
Aw, I love dogs.
Bad dogs.
I love bad dogs
are kind of
too.
fun too. And then you need to dress your Clucky. There's your Clucky Claws. That's how you do Clucky Claws. So yeah, maybe we can do that.
I think
looks
we can.
like something that we could possibly do.
And then we'll get the grill out and have some beer can chicken.
Yeah, there you go. Good idea. I saw, one of them.
Like it could be a thing.
It could be a thing.
Make a tradition out of it.
I think it is definitely going to be a tradition, especially maybe at the 1029 bar.
Yeah.
That looked really, really fun. So
yeah, that looked like a lot of fun.
We've got over $4,000 in prizes in this next round coming up. 230 players enrolled. Still got 2 minutes, so if you're playing Clucky Claws and running inside, you've got time to do it.
Yeah.
But that did look like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I don't know what the temperature is out there at the 1029 bar.
I think part of the fun
Cold?
is that it's really cold.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
And I think after this game, they're going to be back inside, trying to warm up a little bit. Got about a minute and a half until this next game's going to kick off. I don't know. What do you think of this new music?
I'm fine with it.
I think it's pretty good. And actually, if you're wondering where we get this tune from, this is from Go for Gold, the pull tab game.
Oh, okay.
So if you are interested in hearing the song more, just play Go for Gold. Go for Gold. Maybe you'll win some gold with suds. But yeah, the 1029 bar is our grand champion, but we had lots and lots of submissions, and it was great to see all of them.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see more of them if we do this again.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I like doing this like interactive.
Yeah. And we've got about a minute left. Players are still enrolling. 236 players are enrolled. And remember, at the top of the hour here, at 8 o'clock, we're going to have the 58-ball jackpot. If somebody wins the coverall within 58 balls, they're going to walk away with a very large prize. It's going to start out close to $7,000 and grow as players enroll. So that could be a really large prize. We had somebody win $13,000 before a couple weeks ago.
That was awesome.
And that was really, really cool. So we're hoping for another big winner today. But even if we don't hit that coverall jackpot, it's still a large prize.
That's right.
So about 18 seconds to go. If you're on the fence, just try it out. It's fun. I guarantee if you play, you have a chance at winning.
That is the truth.
That's absolutely true.
All right.
And it looks like we are going to get started here. So let me do some clicking around. And let's go to screen 6. What do we got? Screen 6. There we go. And let's transition over. There we go.
All right. I-27. Gateway to Heaven.
Players are really close to winning already.
B3. Cup of Tea.
And remember, we're playing for that straight line win, which is going to be a jackpot of $1,000, 1,028.
075. Strive and Strive.
And if 2 or more players win on the same ball, that prize is split.
I-19. Goodbye, Teens.
5 balls drawn.
068. Saving Grace.
That coverall prize is going to be $2,300. And remember, it's possible you could win all 3.
067. Made in Heaven.
We haven't seen anybody win all 3, but it's possible.
That's right. G53. Stuck in a Tree.
And I want to remind everybody to go to pgl.world and register with a PGL account and play in our seasons.
072. 6 dozen.
We're partway through the first season, and we've got quite a few players that are competing. But let's see what happens here. Somebody going to win the line win on ball 8 or 9?
Ooh.
There
Yeah.
we go. Oh boy, Kirk is going to be our winner. Congratulations.
All right.
And we're playing for the M pattern now.
B13. Unlucky for some.
That is true.
G52. Danny LaRue.
And that first prize was split 2 ways, so each player is going to walk away with just over $500.
062. Turn on the screw. 064. Red Raw.
And this is a must-go jackpot, so everything's going to go on the coverall. Not holding anything back.
G47. 4 and 7. They kept that one simple.
Yeah, right.
I-22. 2 little ducks.
And we see Connie out there 5 balls away. We've seen Connie on here before, I believe. Yeah, she usually does pretty good. And Cat's PJs was a winner last week.
Yes.
I believe.
N30. Dirty Gertie. B5. Man alive.
Beaver and Connie are 4 balls away from that M pattern. If only one person wins it, that's a $1,000 jackpot. 1028.
B11. Legs 11.
Beaver's playing at the cabin bar.
I-23. Thee and me.
And find us on Twitter at PGL Chat. Or send me an email, Tony@pilotgames.com. Send us your pictures. Send us your favorite games.
N38. Christmas cake.
We'll be sure to get it in the next broadcast. We love hearing from you guys.
I-18. Coming of age.
Beaver is 3 balls away from winning that M pattern.
N42. Winnie the Pooh.
Still 3 balls away with 22 balls drawn.
060. 5 dozen.
And a reminder, we won't be here next week. We're going to take the week off. And but we will be back on January 2nd. That's a Monday for bowl games, bingo, and Bloody Marys.
Whoa, that's amazing.
Yeah.
G45. Halfway there. 066. Clickety click.
Still 1 player 3 balls away from winning that large M pattern.
N39. Beer Stein.
And if you're getting out of town over the holidays, send us that too. Like to make everybody else jealous.
N37. More than 11.
And if you're not going to be in Minnesota on the 2nd or the 3rd, you can watch us on twitch.tv/MegaSota. You can tune in and cheer on your friends.
071. Bang on the drum. B8. Garden Gate.
Lots of players very close to winning this large M pattern with 30 balls drawn.
N34. Ask for more. B1, Kelly's Eye.
Have we heard that one before?
We have heard it before, yes.
All right. Guess I wasn't paying attention last time.
And 32, Buckle My Shoe.
2 players are 2 balls away from winning that large M pattern.
I-28, Overweight.
And after this M pattern goes, we're going to go for the coverall.
B12, 1 dozen.
That is absolutely true.
I-24, guess what? 2 dozen.
I thought it was going to be something else. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm like, guess what? I don't know. What could it be?
And 35, Jump and Jive.
1 player is 1 ball away from winning that large M pattern. Could it be on this ball? Maybe, maybe not.
G46, Up to Tricks. B2, One Little Duck.
Whack. 2 players, 1 ball away from winning the large M pattern.
B14, Valentine's Day.
Lots of players within 2 balls. That means it could go to anybody.
N33, Dirty Knee.
40 balls drawn. Remember, this game, balls drawn doesn't really make that much difference, but in the next one, winning within 58 balls is a good thing.
G55, Snakes Alive.
5 players are 1 ball away from winning that jackpot. Who's going to win it? Well, actually, yeah, from winning that M pattern jackpot. Could it be on ball 42?
Dum, dum, dum.
Here it comes.
N43, Down on Your Knee.
Seems like somebody should win it. There we go. See, I said it. Who won it? Cubby Bear at the Hickory Inn. Did Cubby Bear take that all by themselves? Looks like it. That'll be a $1,028 jackpot. Congratulations out there in St. James at the Hickory Inn to Cubby Bear.
I-26, Pick and Mix.
Now we're playing for that coverall. $2,300 jackpot if it goes to 1 player.
N41, Time for Fun.
And it looks like somebody else at the Hickory Inn is just 3 balls away from winning it. That could be the lucky place tonight.
I-29, Rise and Shine.
I think it is. I wish I was at the Hickory Inn. Actually, I wish I was at the 1029 bar.
Yeah. B4, Knock at the Door.
I bet I'd be pretty good at Clucky Claws.
Maybe. You might be. I don't
I know. I think I would
don't
be.
know.
I don't know why. I just think I'd be good
I
at
don't
it.
know your chicken throwing skills.
Never tried.
G48, 4 dozen. O70,
Precious.
3 and 10.
Precious, 1 ball away from winning that coverall $2,300 prize playing at the Hickory Inn in St. James.
G58, Make Them Wait.
You could have 2 winners from the same bar. That would be awesome.
B6, Tom Mix. I-16, Sweet 16.
And we're so excited to see everybody participating in the Deck the Bar contest. That was really fun to see all that stuff.
I-15, Young and Keen.
You guys were having a lot of fun. A lot of fun with the Christmas lights.
Yeah.
And the present box head.
O74, Candy Store.
And we're getting there. And as soon as this one goes, we're going to go back to the 1029 bar for a live report. See how the players are doing out there. Any ball now could end this.
I-21, Key of the Door.
3 players are 1 ball away. We've got 56 balls drawn.
B7, Lucky 7.
There we go. MinFat 7 at Rodney's Tavern is going to take it. That is going to be a $2,300 jackpot. Congratulations to all of our winners. 2 jackpots that round. Cubby Bear at the Hickory Inn and MinFat 7 at Rodney's Tavern. Congratulations to all of you. We're going to go back to the 1029 bar. after that exciting game. If we can figure out how to do that, let's see here. We want to go back to this and this. There we go. And let's see if we go back to this. All right. And turn that on. And let's see. How are we doing there? Can you hear us, Jen?
Root River won a prize. Howie's Sports Bar up in St. Cloud.
All right. Hi, Jen. How's it going? Can you hear us? Hello, hello. Jen,
Hey,
can
Tony.
you hear us? Hey, John, can you hear us?
Hey, can you hear us?
Yeah, you guys are coming in good. Wasn't that exciting?
We had too much fun.
Yeah, I know. The Clucky Claws looked amazing, by the way.
It was amazing. I mean, to be here in person and to experience it was really exciting. It was exhilarating. The athletics that were involved with
Yeah.
all the players was like such at a high level that you couldn't feel all the excitement probably watching it at the studio or the folks that are watching at home. It was amazing.
Yeah, but
Things on your end.
Things are going really good. Yeah, we had a great tournament just then for our $10 special. We gave away 3 jackpots. Is that right? No, 2 jackpots. 2 jackpots that time. The line win was split at $500 a piece. And then we gave away a little over $1,000 and $2,300 for the coverall. So that was great.
Oh, geez, 2,300 out.
Yeah.
How many players? Do you remember,
We had
Jen?
about 235.
Yeah, it was quite a bit.
there,
Yeah, it was a good turnout.
So where did that top prize go out at?
Do you remember where it went? The coverall, I don't know. The large M was at the Hickory Inn.
Yes.
Minfats 7 was the winner of the coverall, and I don't recall where he was playing. Slipped my mind.
Oh, great.
So
Yeah, it all happened so fast. We were too excited for people winning that we didn't keep track of it.
Oh, I see. The coverall was won at Rodney's Tavern,
Oh, yeah, okay.
and that's in New Ulm.
Yeah, that's Rodney's. That's the Isaac Walton League down there in New Ulm. They're the charity.
Oh, wow, that's great.
Yeah. that
So
was very
Hickory,
good.
And Hickory Inn is in St. James. Boy, we have players and winners all over the state.
And we almost had a player from the Hickory Inn win the coverall. A different player, Precious, was in it right until the end, 1 ball away.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, so they almost had 2 big wins right in that same bar, but that's
Was
all right.
that name
Well, you know-
Precious?
Yes.
Yeah.
Precious. Precious. Come here, Precious.
I'd like to hear the story behind that name.
Why that makes me think of what Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Jeez.
yeah. Precious, come here, Precious. It's just like I took Precious's costume from Clucky Claws.
Yeah.
So like we took that, Precious, is without a costume right now. So.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
But not this Precious that has that almost won the coverall. Well, that's really cool. I see that Root River Saloon also. I mean,
Yeah.
they've been winning consistently, haven't they?
Oh, it's great to see the repeat winners from the repeat bars, but it's also great to see new winners too.
Yeah, no doubt about that. So you guys having fun? What are you going to be doing for Christmas?
We are headed south. Enough of this cold, enough of the snow and the shoveling of the driveway.
It's time for a beach.
We're driving to South Carolina.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be fun.
Yep.
Are you going to be on the beach or
Yes.
head to the beaches? Or?
Yep, we will be on the beach and not thinking of snow and cold and ice.
Just a break.
Now, do you play golf or
No.
you or Nikki play? I mean, I'm not a golfer either.
No.
So
No, but it will
No.
be some time to relax in the sunshine and soak up as much warmth as we can before coming back.
Yeah.
yeah, no doubt about that. Well, we have a busy year scheduled for the beginning of next year.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's going to be great. Yeah, especially on the first 2 days, the second and the third.
Yeah, I mean, we've done MegaSota game night. We're going to do MegaSota game day. So, get your Bloody Mary, watch your bowl games, and play Pilots Bingo, and
Yeah.
I love that.
New Year all right.
Yeah, that's going to be great. We'll get a TV in this room so we can watch the games as well.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think that's going to be. Now, is Central playing any bowl games this year, or?
We don't need to talk about that. They played, was it last night?
Yeah, that already happened. And it wasn't pretty.
No, I think it was about 55-3 in the wrong direction. It was kind of a small blowout. Just a small
Oh
one.
no.
Yeah.
What's Tristan doing for Christmas?
He's sticking around here. I don't know. He'll probably be typing in the chat right now, answering questions.
Yeah.
He's going to be holding down the fort.
Yeah,
Yes.
he'll hold down the fort and make sure. Actually, he'll be pushing out some new games. I think that's the plan.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's a great thing. Is we have yesterday I was at the Gambling Control Board meeting, and we got 24 new games approved.
That's
Oh, wow.
amazing.
And so,
Yeah.
which is really amazing. I mean, that's no one's really ever gotten that number of games approved. So from an electronic standpoint, so
Right, for sure.
that should be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
It's gonna be
And
great.
have you seen that new Nordic or Viking warfare game?
Oh yeah, I've seen the progress on
gonna be a
that.
good one.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Yeah.
a great one. Yeah. There's
Yeah,
gonna be a
I
lot
think
of great
that-
games coming out at the beginning of the year. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think that game's great. I think the graphics are great, and I like the rune coin versus the stone. They sent me something today, and the guy sent me, and I thought we should just stick with the runes coin. So
Okay, yeah, that
that's
sounds
going to be a really fun game.
very good. Looks like our next tournament is getting ready to go. We've got 13 minutes to go. 120
Yeah.
players already enrolled.
Awesome.
So this is
Wow.
going to be great. That'll be
So what do you think the jackpot should be? Over 10 grand, right?
yeah, I think it should be. I think it's going to be over 10 grand. And we'll see. It all depends on how many players and how many cards they buy. But it's going to be a nice prize, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, we had a tie on Clucky Claws. We had
Oh.
two players make 8, so we're going to try to find them and get them back out there for
Okay, for a
for
tiebreaker.
tie-
All right. That's going to be awesome.
The question is will they want to do it?
Yeah.
I know. Like I was surprised at how many people. We bought some rubber gloves before
Yeah.
to throw, just so they didn't have to touch the chicken. And I'm surprised how many people took us up on those gloves. So,
Well, yeah, especially if it's cold out. Why not?
yeah. I thought it would improve their grip.
Yeah.
On the
Yeah.
chicken, So-
Did anybody bring their gloves? Did you have any controversy of anybody deflating the chickens or anything like that?
Yeah, the deflated. Well,
Yeah.
I think one. I think we did have a deflate. Somebody did argue that their chicken was deflated, but I think that was more of a personal problem
Right.
than an actual equipment failure on
Yeah.
our end. So
Oh, too much fun.
yeah, no, it's a great time. We're having a really good time, and I hope I saw at the beginning of the show you guys did that little homage to Sue's penalty box.
Oh yeah.
They did a great job.
Oh, I have a calendar for Sue's penalty
Yeah,
box.
we got some
Oh, great.
calendars.
It's
We got
signed
some
to
great
them.
stuff we're going to
Oh,
ship
awesome.
up there.
Yep, the cheerleaders left that with me.
Oh,
But
that's great.
those people, they really brought on the Christmas crazy, didn't they?
Oh yeah, they did. I mean, all of those pictures we got were great.
Yeah.
Made me want to be at every single one of those bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and it's really nice. I think that I would like to do the Deck the Bar contest again next year. I think, it worked out really well this year. We're having a great time. We're having a lot of fun with you guys and, everybody here at the 1029 bar. I mean, it's really been awesome. So
Yeah,
we're having a really fun time.
yeah, we've been having a
Just
blast
for
too.
us.
What?
Even if the people don't care, we'll just do it for us again.
That's
you know?
right.
This is all about us anyways, right?
Yeah, that's
So-
right. Yeah, no, I love seeing those pictures. Every time I get a message or an email with a new picture on it, I can't wait to look
Yeah.
at it because I know it's going to be great.
Yeah.
Well, I'm surprised we haven't heard from Warren. I thought Warren might send you or text in a Christmas picture.
Oh
Merry
yeah, you're
Christmas,
right.
Elizabeth. I mean,
Well, maybe.
hope you guys are watching. Dale, hope
actually-
you're watching.
Dale, hi Dale.
Let's see. What did I just
He's
get?
probably not watching.
Dale's not watching. No, he doesn't. He
I'll-
doesn't care.
I'll get a
Oh,
text
here we
from
go. And you guys asked for it, and we start getting them here. I've got a. Oh boy, I've got a picture from the Cubby Bear Inn, or the Cubby Bear at the Hickory Inn. Cubby Bear is one of our winners. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Great.
let's see if we can pull that up here real quick. Let's see. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
exciting.
We're gonna send you a couple pictures from here too.
And
Yeah.
it looks like we have maybe 10 minutes before our next game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that correct?
Yep.
And it looks like so far we have 165 players enrolled
Wow.
in it.
Yeah, and
Is
the,
that what's our record?
About 240
Okay,
players.
yeah,
so,
wow.
but that's pretty good. 10 minutes before.
yeah. And I think and the prizes are all almost close to 5,000. So that's really good. because players can
Wow.
buy more than one card. And
You know, when at Clucky Claus, a lot of people said they wanted a vacation, they wanted cold hard cash. You know, hey, play the coverall game tonight.
Yeah, that's right.
You might
There you
win
go.
that.
Yeah.
for sure.
You know, hey, don't rely on the chicken to bring you good luck. You know,
Yeah.
play it yourself, right? You know,
That
play Jackpot Jungle.
That is
Win that
absolutely
10, 12 grand.
absolutely true. Let's see.
Yeah.
I am working through our pictures here, and we're gonna have Cubby Bear up here in just a sec.
Yeah, and I wanted to give a shout out to all my family. My sister's watching, I think, and I think Mary Ellen's watching tonight.
Oh, that's great.
California. So Mary Ellen, Matt, Ryan, Pat. I thought we were going to get a picture from Pat to show the cheerleaders. He's a good-looking kid, you know, but he could have been out here, you know, if he really cared.
Right.
Well, we should
At
get
the
Matt a
1029.
calendar.
Yeah, he can have a calendar.
You know
Yeah.
what? If he won't send in a picture, he doesn't get a calendar.
Do you think my mom and dad are watching?
Yeah, well, I hope they're. Well, Merry Christmas.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah.
Hi, Dad.
Yeah, Merry Christmas,
Hi,
everyone.
John K.
Yeah, and my niece, who is 3,
Yeah.
is one of our biggest fans.
Yeah, she loves it.
She's in Chicago,
Oh,
so
right.
she watches every week, and so it's
Well,
nice.
let's get a picture. Let's get a picture. Now we want to see
Oh
a picture.
right,
of
yeah,
Denise.
all right, yeah. We will. She should. Elia, text us a picture of you watching our broadcast.
Yeah.
And here we go. Here's Cubby Bear, at the Hickory Inn, who just won a nice prize out there, over $1,000 jackpot.
All right, Cubby Bear.
Wow.
So that's super cool. It's great to see all
Now,
these
what-
people winning.
One of the things I think we have to mention is that if you're playing, you've got to be an eligible player. So you've got to be 18 years of age. You can't be associated with the charity from pull tab sales standpoint, and you can't sell pull tab tickets at the bar. So make sure you're an eligible player. I know this is fun. It's really an irresistible game for people to play, you know, but you really have to be an eligible player to play. So make sure if you're playing that you are eligible. The same rules apply to this as apply to paper pull tabs.
What happens if you're ineligible and you win
Well,
a jackpot?
then we keep your prize.
That's easy.
So maybe the ineligible players should play.
Yeah, I think
I'm just
ineligible
kidding.
players should. Yeah, so yeah, no. Well, we put that in the next seeding for the next pot. So
okay.
it'll
so
all go back
it
to
goes
the
back
players.
into the pot.
Yeah, and for people that are watching at home, in order to actually play these games, you have to be in a bar in Minnesota.
Yes.
You can't play from your couch at the beach.
Yeah.
You've got to go to
At the
Minnesota to
beach.
play.
Tony, is there a list anywhere that has our locations? Every once in a while, I get a phone call that says, "I live in."
You know,
Free-
we started to put something together, and I don't think we ever put it on the website, but it was, and I had it working, and I don't think we ever put it up. It was a map of Minnesota, and you could zoom in, and it had a pinpoint where every bar was.
Yeah, that would be great.
Well,
That's handy.
Well, actually, if I can promote our app, it'll be on the PGL
Oh, there we
app.
go.
So people will be able to have that on their phones, and they'll be able to click on a bar and see what devices are available to play. So,
Oh, great.
so it not only will show the bar, but it'll tell you if there's available devices. For example, we got a call from Daryl down in New Ulm at the Pub and Patio.
Hi, Daryl.
And,
If
and
you're
hey,
watching.
Daryl, how are you? And he was wondering. He said that he was getting calls from people to see if there were available devices at his bar down in New Ulm, and he kind of reports. He does what our app's going to do on a live, real-time basis. So. Not to replace Daryl with technology, but that looks like that's going to happen for the new year. But
Yeah.
no, thanks all of our, Rodney's down in New Ulm. Thanks for all of our great bars down in New Ulm, Pub and Patio, Rodney's.
I saw Molly's playing. Molly's on Madison.
In Mankato, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
We've been there a few times.
Yeah, it's
See, we
great
bring
to see all
this
these different
color.
bars.
What
yeah.
about also another down there with Prairie Ecology Bus Center, Fat Pheasant? I think we have someone playing at the Fat Pheasant too tonight.
Fat Pheasant is one of the oldest sites. I remember that one from a long
Yeah.
time ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, Clark at the Pheasant, he's like the most awesome owner and operator and friend of ours. So give him a shout out. Also shout out to, Howie Zimmer, Bob Planche,
At the Double R.
all those that Central Minnesota Mafia there. We love them all, and we appreciate their business.
Yeah, it's amazing how quickly time flies. When did we really start all this? Was back in 2012, really? The first time that we went into Minnesota, is that right?
Yeah, and then pilots started on
And
August 1st, 2014.
14, right, yeah. So it's
14,
been,
yeah.
I mean, it just seems like yesterday.
I know.
Yeah.
Yes, I was just saying that I haven't had a vacation in over 5 years.
Oh, well, you need to take one.
Maybe you should go to the beach with
Yeah,
us.
you need to,
Where I
yeah.
can turn the phone off.
Yeah, right. Hop in
But
the
I
car.
hear North Star calling me.
Yeah,
I think
you
they-
need to get out
yeah.
there. Yeah, this time of year, it's nice to be out there. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Well, guys, should we use this time up pretty quickly?
Yeah.
We've been holding a raffle here for all of our good stuff. You know, it was interesting because I bought a gigantic box of candy, and I thought it'd be the last thing to go.
Yeah.
It was the first thing to go.
First thing to go.
So we still have a few things left over. We have some Vikings paraphernalia and some. Do you remember those Lifesavers books you used to get when you were a kid?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I used to love those.
So we got a couple of those left, and we have. I've not been able to give away any of our chocolate-covered cordial cherries.
Oh, those are good.
No,
Those
I
are
mean,
really
I
good,
thought-
yeah.
Yeah, they look delicious.
Yeah.
I want one. I'd eat the whole box if I started, though.
Yeah, I know, that's the problem with those things. You can't put them down.
Yeah, I
Looks
better
like
put 'em
we've
down.
got 2 more minutes
Two
to the
more?
next game, to the
Okay.
big coverall game.
Yeah, we've got almost
prize.
$6,400 in prizes, so this is going to be a large
How-
jackpot.
How many people do we have enrolled
How many
in that
cards
one?
do we have
We've
out
got,
right now, Tony? Do you know?
We've got 223
23.
players.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I'm
wow.
not sure how many cards we've got in total, but that's a lot of players, and
It looks like we have over about 1,500 cards in play right
yeah,
now.
that's
So,
great.
Wow, that's a big night.
Yeah,
So
it's gonna be
I think
big.
somebody's gonna win that jackpot.
You never know. I hope so, because that'd be great for some last minute shopping. That's for sure.
No
Oh,
doubt
I would
about
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Santa, please give me $10,000.
Yeah,
Right.
oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And we were being really optimistic. We brought our checkbook and
A
we
W-2
brought our
form?
W2
Oh, okay. So you
forms.
guys are set. If somebody wins at the 1029,
Just in
yeah.
case.
If
Yeah.
we get a winner at the 1029,
Yeah.
they get paid tonight.
Oh, that's
Oh,
great.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that-
so everybody here at the bar play.
yeah.
And
Right.
this is a festive place.
It
I
is.
don't
It
think
looks
we
like it.
could've had a better- we couldn't have had a better spot.
It
Sean.
looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, Sean sent us some behind the scenes photos, and it looks like everybody's having a blast there. That's for sure.
The
Well,
place
that's
is
good.
packed. We have an audience here. We have like a little studio audience.
That's
And it's
great.
really fun. You know, we're having a great time.
Yeah, this is really fun.
Yeah, there we go.
And I love the banner you got hanging up there.
We have
That
one
is awesome.
fan.
Yeah, that's right. That's all we need.
Yeah,
Start with one.
yeah. You got to start with one, right?
That's right.
That's right. You got to build. We got to build from here.
Yeah.
So, well, we're gonna pass this back to you guys.
Okay. And we'll
We'll chat with you after the conclusion of the 58 ball coverall.
sounds
All
good.
right.
Keep your fingers
Someone's
crossed
gonna
for a
win.
big winner. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We will
Great. Well,
talk to you
thanks.
guys in a few minutes.
Yeah. See you, Nikki.
See ya.
All right. Bye.
See you soon.
Okay. All right, and we're back.
All right.
Little settings change there as we switch over. We've got a minute to go. Everybody get enrolled. Our prize meter is rapidly growing. I think it's around $6,300 or $6,500. We've got 241 players enrolled.
That's awesome.
That is a lot of players, and we're hoping for some big wins tonight. It's going to start around $6,900, and it's going to grow from there.
Yeah, it's been a really fun night.
It has been really fun.
I'm loving it.
Clucky Claws, the start of a new tradition.
Yeah.
That's going to be great. So we've got about 15 seconds to go with everybody getting enrolled and getting ready to go. Our prize meter is quickly counting up. We'll see where that ends up. But our total jackpot is going to be large if somebody wins the coverall within 58 balls. And it's happened. We've had it happen twice.
That's right.
We had it happen the very first night, and then we had it happen for $13,000. All right, so it looks like we are in play. Let me go to this, and let's switch it over to 6. And here we go.
All right. N41. Time for fun.
And we are playing for that straight line win right now.
N38. Christmas cake. I'm really hungry.
Yeah, me too. I'd like some Christmas cake.
I'm not exactly sure what Christmas cake is, but I'll have it. Oh, 69. Either way, up.
And we're getting players really close to winning that line win. That is going to be a jackpot.
B11. Legs 11.
And if it's over $600, which all of these are, if it's one player that wins it, you will be paid as a jackpot by Pilot.
Oh, 63. Tickle me 63.
And if you're in the 1029 bar, the checkbook is ready.
Yes. B2. One little duck.
And again, if the prize is split, if two players win on the same ball, the prize is split. And that's okay too. We like to have a lot of winners.
That's right. Oh, 70. 3 score and 10. And 40. Naughty 40.
Lots of players are one ball away from winning that line win. And after that, we're going to go for the large M pattern.
G57. Heinz Varieties. It's really weird, but I had a dream the other night and there was a Heinz Varieties chart. I don't know if it's because I do this.
Could be, yeah. Dreaming of the bingo calls.
B1. Kelly's Eye.
Did you dream about that too?
No. N33. Dirty Knee.
Somebody's going to win this. We're already 12 balls in. Somebody's got to win that line win.
I-27. Gateway to Heaven.
You can win the line win with only 4 balls, considering that free space. Is it going to be on ball 14? Is it really hot in here?
It is. The heat just turned on.
Tyler at the Root River Saloon. Congratulations. Looks like you won that all to yourself, an $840 jackpot.
All right, Tyler.
I'm going to use our...
067. Made in Heaven.
I'm going to use our smart house here.
B6. Tom Mix.
This isn't quite the smart house that some people have. I just texted Tristan in the other room, asked him to turn the heat down.
Thanks, Tristan. G58. Make them wait.
That is true.
I-18. Coming of age.
Again, we're playing for that large M pattern. It's $840.
Oh, 75. Strive and strive.
Got 2 players that are 4 balls away from winning that large M pattern.
G50. Half a century.
Remember, next week we won't be here. We're going to take a night off. But we will be back on the 2nd for the first MegaSota game day.
Woohoo! N31. Get up and run.
It's going to be bowl games, bingo, and Bloody Marys. And then beer, depending on how long. How long are we going to be here? All day? Beer will come at the end.
Bratwurst?
Bratwurst.
N43. Down on your knee. G52. Danny LaRue.
Again, congratulations to Tyler for winning that $840 jackpot at Lanesboro.
N44. Droopy Drawers.
Did you dream about that too?
Definitely did not. Just the Heinz Varieties. N39. Beerstein.
I like that one.
I-20. 1 score.
1 score and 7 years ago.
1 score. B9. Doctor's orders.
Ah, the heat just turned off. Thank you, Tristan. We owe you big time. You're sitting in here melting.
G46. Up to tricks.
Lots of players 3 balls away from winning that M pattern.
068. Saving Grace.
We've got one player 2 balls away from winning that $840 jackpot for the large M pattern.
066. Clickety click.
30 balls drawn.
061. Baker's Bun.
Believe it or not, winter starts tomorrow.
It does?
Yeah, it's not winter yet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the actual day, yes.
Yeah.
062. Turn on the screw.
And we're looking for a big winner within 58 balls. That's what we're looking for today.
I-24. 2 dozen.
Because I would imagine that prize is going to be over $10,000.
I-25.
Oh, we've got a winner from the 1020 bar. Not a winner, but a first place
Duck and dive.
from the 1029 bar. Did you notice that?
No.
We could have a winner from the 1029 bar.
N42. Winnie the Pooh.
I wonder if it's the Clucky Claws champion as well.
Yeah, it could be.
What is that, ISGC?
G54. Clean the floor. 074. Candy store.
I'm hoping we see somebody from the 1029 bar win because we haven't actually been around somebody winning. We've seen
That's
the pictures
true.
afterwards. We haven't
Like to
seen it
see
live.
kinda
Yeah,
live.
see it happen right
that
away.
would be really exciting. I-21. Key of the door.
1 ball away. 3 players are 1 ball away from that large M pattern with 38 balls drawn. There we go. We hit it. Who won that? BJ. Oh, from Parkersbury. Congratulations. And it looks like you got that all to yourself. So 2 jackpots so far. And we'll be on to the coverall, which is currently $2,100.
B3. Cup of tea.
But remember, the actual prize is much larger than that should somebody win the coverall within 58 balls.
B8. Garden gate. 072. 6 dozen.
And then on January 3rd, we will be back for the regular MegaSota game night on Tuesday at 7.
And 32. Buckle my shoe.
Be great to start off 2017 with a win.
Yeah. I-28. Overweight. 073. Queen bee.
And at the conclusion of this game, we're going to go back to the 1029 bar and see how they're doing out there.
N37. More than 11. B14. Valentine's Day.
No shows 2 balls away from that top prize, and we only have 11 balls to go. That could happen tonight. We'll see. I'm rooting for it. What do you think?
Yes. Yeah, totally rooting for it. N34. Ask for more. 060. 5 dozen.
2 winners so far, both jackpots. Let's see what's going to happen for this third one.
G59. Brighton line.
Two players, 2 balls away from this large jackpot.
G51. Tweak of the thumb. I-23. Thee and me. I-22. 2 little ducks.
Quack, quack.
I-15. Young and keen.
Who is going to win this prize? We are really close here with 54 balls to go. We've got to try to win that within 58 balls.
G53. Stuck in a tree.
3 players are 1 ball away from winning that large jackpot. Try really hard.
Yes.
Could this be it? I think somebody's going to win a large jackpot. Let's see. Is it on ball 56, 57, 58? What's going to happen?
B12. 1 dozen.
Still no winner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players, 1 ball away.
It's kind of
We need to hit it within 2 balls. Remember, there we go. Somebody hit it. Let's see. Cario at Coon Rapids on ball 58. That is a jackpot.
All right, Cario.
Congratulations. So you have won a very large prize, I believe. We're going to find out what it actually is. We got to tally it up. But it's going to be more than $2,100, I believe. So congratulations on that big win. That was really exciting. Right on ball 58. That's the second time I think we've hit it right on ball 58. So congratulations. We will let you know what the large prize is when we figure it out. The big computer is calculating. And when it finishes, we're putting more coal in the back of it to let it chug away. And when it's done, we'll let you know. So, but congratulations to our 3 winners in our 58 ball game, especially to Cario for winning that really large prize. That's going to help out during this holiday season. Yeah. So we we're going to go see the Clucky Claws finals. But as far as us doing the bingo calling, we will see you in 2017. Woohoo! So we hope everybody has a great holiday break.
Yeah, happy and safe holiday and New Year.
And New Year's. And we will see you on the 2nd for, what was it? Bingo, Bloody Marys, bowl games,
all
brews.
Of the things, yeah.
Beer, bratwurst, everything. Okay, so let's go back to our live feed here and see what's happening. All right, so I am going to go to this one and this one and transition.
Nick and Ben.
There we go.
We're successful in throwing 8 chickens through the reef. It's a new world record, and to help us, we have the Vikings cheerleaders, and we have the 2 gentlemen, the 2 athletes that have been warming up. And guys, let me just have a chance to chat with you for a little bit. Nick, hey Nick. So tell me a little bit about your technique. Anything that you do to prepare for this contest, or you just...
You gotta eat right. You gotta eat right. You gotta run laps. You gotta do a couple laps around the bar, and then 2 shots, then you're good.
2 shots. You hear that, everybody? It's 2. That's what was wrong. You had 2 shots, girls. Okay, and Ben, how about you? I mean, I saw you took your coat off.
Yeah, you gotta take the coat off. You can't be constrained. You gotta have the flexibility to throw it to the
lube up. Now, do you do overhand, underhand?
I'm gonna do the underhand.
Okay, Nick, overhand, underhand.
Underhand. More control.
More control.
Yeah.
Nick is the champion. And I see both of you guys chose to wear gloves today.
Yeah, I'm not about to eat
Same thing. So we have a few health conscious people here. They're not just great athletes, but they're very conscious about their personal health. So, ladies, any words of advice for the boys that are going to be competing today?
Just make sure you have fun.
Be safe.
Be safe out there. Yeah. It's a hard game.
Now you added some heat, Jana, when you threw. Do you think you would have, if you had to do it over again, you would have just maybe let up a little bit?
I got a little too competitive, and I think it backfired.
No, there's nothing wrong with being too competitive. Okay, guys. Have you guys agreed upon who's going to go first?
Alternate. Going first.
Okay, Ben's going first, and you're throwing in this direction.
You got it.
Okay, guys. I'm going to get out of the way. Do you have a preference on chicken to start off with?
Give me a chicken.
There you go. The man says, "Give me a chicken."
This guy.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
All right.
This is for the $200.
Legal, yeah, behind the line.
Oh!
We're going to shake this up. Here's the sweater.
Big boy.
It's a big one. The big boy. There's the big boy right there.
Big boy.
Oh, man, he got 8, the 2. You know what? But Nick has to be 2.
Yeah, that's yeah.
He said he.
I don't know how I got 8.
Hey Nick, do you think that's going to be easy to be 2 or?
I'm not even talking yet. Let me throw a couple.
Okay, I don't want to jinx him. Yeah. Okay.
This guy.
2 of the championship.
No way. No way.
I don't believe that. I mean, I watched the Vikings on Sunday, and I thought that was a joke. Nick choked today. That was we'll have to get that an instant replay, slow-mo instant replay. But Nick, something happened. The pressure got to him, and but congratulations, Ben.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
appreciate it.
Yeah, not a problem. And so, how's it feel to be the Clucky Claus 2016 champion?
You know what? It feels great. I worked really hard for this. Got ice in my veins, and maybe I can get some heat in my car now.
Yeah, there you go. And here he is, the champion, Ben. Congratulations, and we'll see everybody next year for the 2017 Clucky Claus. Thank you all very much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Wrap that up.
And we'll wrap that up, but we just want to sign off here from the 1029 bar. We had a great time. Merry Christmas to everybody.
And a happy new year.
And a very happy new year, Tony.
I think it's going to be a good new year.
Yeah, we'll see you and Nikki on the 2nd. Have a great time down in South Carolina. And on behalf of Jen, Sean, Eric, the Minnesota Vikings cheerleaders, Stacy, and Marty, we want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and thank you very much for joining us tonight. Have a good night.
Happy
good night,
holidays.
everyone.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.